Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, passion for excellence. Dow Automotive Systems, innovations for clean powertrain solutions. And by Hyundai. Experience the 2011 Hyundai Sonata today at HyundaiSonata.com.
This is Autoline Daily for February 2, 2011, and now the news. What is it about car companies wanting to advertise on the Super Bowl, the biggest sporting event in the United States? Sure, it allows you to reach a massive audience, about 100 million viewers, but it's expensive. It costs about $3 million for a 30-second ad, which means it's best for mass market brands. But someone forgot to tell that to the luxury car brands Audi, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz, who will all have ads in the Super Bowl. In fact, it's the first time ever Mercedes has advertised in the game. All told, there will be 9 car companies advertising in the game, including Chrysler, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and Chevrolet. In fact, Chevy will have 5 different ads in the game, 2 more in the pregame show, 1 in the postgame show, and it will give a brand new Camaro to the game's most valuable player. You've heard of CVTs, continuously variable transmissions. In fact, maybe you've driven a car that uses one. But CVTs can also be used for more than getting the power from the engine to the wheels. A company called Fallbrook Technologies just signed a memorandum of understanding with automotive supplier TRW to use CVTs for the accessory drives on engines for commercial vehicles. It'll be used to drive the air conditioner, power steering pump, water pump, and alternator. Typically, those accessories draw power from the engine, but the faster the engine goes, the faster the accessories run, which can have them running at speeds that are above or below their optimum RPM. This CVT, using what's called New Vinci technology, keeps the accessories running at their optimum, and that improves fuel economy. When BMW comes out with its electric car called the Megacity, it's actually going to create a new sub-brand. Wards reports that just as the company came out with the BMW M Series for its performance cars, it will probably brand its electrics as BMW i. The company is expected to formally announce the new sub-brand on the 21st of this month. General Motors has come up with a new wrinkle in its product development efforts, what it's calling the Knothole Process. It's an evaluation procedure that takes input from all over the company from concept to production. The DetroitBureau.com reports that this led GM to cancel several products, like the Chevy Orlando crossover, because it failed to pass muster. It also led to a delay in the intro of the Chevy Cruze until it made it through the Knothole Process. Coming up next, I'll give you my instant impression of the Fiat 500.
Reducing exhaust emissions, aerified diesel particulate filters, high filtration, low back pressure, small package size, excellent durability. DowAerified.com.
Recently, I got a chance to test drive the Chrysler 300, the 200 convertible, and the Fiat 500. Here's what I thought of that little Italian job. The Fiat 500, or Cinquecento if you prefer, is cute as a bug. In fact, they'd probably call it a bug if another car hadn't already taken that name. But you know, cute only goes so far in my book. The proof is in how it drives. So let's take this one for a little spin. First thing I noticed right off the bat in getting into this car is it's got a great driving position. Both of my feet are at the same angle and in the same plane. Plus, the angle of my wrists holding the steering wheel kind of match the angle of my feet. It's just a great, comfortable driving position. This happens to be a manual transmission car. Very easy to shift, and because of that great pedal placement, very easy to heel and toe on this thing. The automatic transmission car, not quite the performance that the manual offers, but look, they've got a button on the dashboard, sport button. Push that, and it changes a number of things. In the manual transmission car, it actually increases the effort in the steering and changes the throttle positioning opening. In the automatic transmission car, it does all that, plus it changes the shift points. Like I said, it is a fun car to drive. Maybe not the fastest little car out there, but for most of the people who are going to buy the Fiat 500, it's fast enough. This sport model, as equipped, is about $18,000. Pretty good price. Put that together with the fact that this is fun to drive, they should have no problem selling them. Thanks to stricter safety standards, the U.S. version of the Cinquecento is about 80 pounds, or about 36 kilos, heavier than versions sold elsewhere in the world. That's all that extra structure and airbags, but it's also the only version that gets Fiat's multi-air technology in the engine, so the power-to-weight ratio is about the same. And that brings us to the end of today's report on the top news in the global automotive industry. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.